Previously on Tatterdemalion.
We need to find out what happened to Amy. We need to find out where she is.
So he runs a clinic in Barawa called Madison Gardens.
What kind of operation are you running here? And what the fuck did you do to Amy?
There was a woman, it looked like a patient. She attacked me with looked like a stake. A wooden stake.
There was no one else in there.
I'm aware there was no one there. I'm just telling you what I saw.
I got given her address. My sister's sick and I think she might know something.
It's dark.
She goes to check Amy's back. And then you just see her, sort of step back, almost in horror. And then she sort of collapses.
Hi, Aria. I slammed the laptop screen shut.
I have a friend called Kane Jones. Together we're uncovering a corruption scandal within the government.
I've been going through the files that you sent me. What do you know about the Napolis Foundation? Yeah, it seemed to go well, and then I hear from Anthony 2 or 3 weeks later that Amy had tried to kill him. Have you been to an Anthony Carmichael party before?
No.
They're quite famous. Infamous, even.
They're a bit saucy.
I'm Dr. Holland. You're Mary, right?
So you lied to me yesterday when you walked into Madison Gardens and you took Amy's file.
Hey, I'm so...
What does this bitch want? What the fuck is this goth girl doing here? Do you need something?
She looks at Brianna and she says, "Who the fuck are you?"
Doesn't look like any therapist appointment I've ever seen, and I would know because I've been to a lot of fucking therapy.
Aria, you also get a text from your boss. Job tonight. Meet at the usual spot.
Right.
The Fumbled Anthology presents Tatterdemalion, a Call of Cthulhu scenario written by Richard Watts and Penelope Love, with adaptations written by Alex Green. Starring Liam Braid as Ryan McGavin.
But weird things are happening and it's stemming from Madison Gardens, and I find it odd that you're funded by the same people.
Emily Moxon as Brianna Jusuair.
Oh, it'll be my type of thing. I like all types of things. Plus, I'm great. I'm just good at so much stuff. Fuck being humble.
Danica Nowakowski as Dr. Olivia Holland.
It's not like I've noticed anyone that I've been seeing regularly just sort of suddenly up and vanish.
And Kelly Ann as Aria Jones.
Told you she had skills. But Gary, leave her alone. She's right, you know. There need to be a sensitive little baby about it.
Alex Green is your keeper of arcane lore. And everyone else. Part 8. The Tourist.
Olivia and Brianna, you're in Brianna's office. Sorry, in Olivia's office. Anything you want to discuss? In private?
I think Olivia doesn't sort of handle her own stress well, and she's not good at confrontation, so I think she just starts shaking and just collapses into tears in her own therapist chair. And just starts shaking and crying, and she's like, I don't know how to help us. Everything is the shared hallucinations. I keep researching and looking, and there's nothing. I can't find anything, and then I can't help us.
Girl, just breathe. My goodness. All right, we've seen a lot of crazy shit, but who hasn't? I mean, you've probably seen the craziest of them all. So I'ma just sit here. Do you want a biscuit?
Yes,
Yeah,
please.
have a biscuit. Yeah, babe, have a biscuit. Take a couple of deep breaths and eat your bicky. Yeah, okay. Now tell me, as you eat your bicky, you got time, but who was that?
Said her name was Mary, and she said that she gave me Amy Temple's file. at the Madison Gardens, but I don't remember. I don't remember going.
Would that have something to do with maybe the dream you had? Like I had a dream the other night?
I think so, but it doesn't make sense.
Okay, well, did you...
People sleepwalk.
It doesn't need to make sense. Did you see anybody else while you were at Madison Gardens in your dream? Or was it just her?
There was someone in my dream, but someone, the king? Someone calling themselves the king? Or someone called someone the king?
Ugh, gross. Okay. Okay. What did he look like? Was it anybody at Madison Gardens? Or is it... Okay, but, like, describe the king for me.
I can't remember now. More of a feeling? Just of darkness?
Okay.
And lurking?
Yep, no, that sounds like that kind of bloke. Was Yep. Look, we'll get to the king, but like he wasn't a physical presence or a person there. What I'm trying to get at is there another witness besides Mary to perhaps something you maybe did or didn't do?
I honestly don't know. I'm so embarrassed. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Okay. Alright, my dweeb friend. This sounds like the naughtiest thing you've ever done in your life. And it's not even that naughty, because you're like a fully fledged doctor. So like, it's this bitch's word against yours. And that don't mean shit. So unless somebody else saw you, you're fine. Take a deep breath. And it was in the name of doing the right thing. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And you're a doctor, you have a right to
thank
see
you.
Amy's file. And they should have been able to release it and share
yeah.
it and liaise with you. Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's only one bitch who's saying that you lied about who you were to get that file. And she looks like... Look, I could take her. You could take her. We'll be fine.
Thanks, Brianna.
Yeah, no worries. Eat another bicky.
Hey, are there any Kingstons left?
Actually, no, I ate those. I'm sorry, they're my favourites.
It's always the Kingstons that go first.
No word of a lie, though, it is in the staff room. Like, they are the most popular.
Yeah.
And they're so small these days, too.
And I ripped off.
You guys want to reconvene?
Guys, what the fuck do we do now? Like, what do we do? We're going to a party. I don't know, like... what are we doing? What are we hoping to find? Please someone tell me what to do, because I can't sit here for another evening. And I don't want to go to sleep, quite frankly. So, somebody give me a job.
Does anyone know the Napolis Foundation that I've just learned about?
Oh. Yeah. When I was opening my clinic, they gave me the loan.
The Napolis Foundation gave you a grant or a loan?
Yeah. Why?
Well, do you know what they do? Do you know what their mission is? Do you?
Well, it was a few years ago. I haven't memorized their mission statement, but I was just looking up, places that give out loans and grants to medical clinics, and they were really into what I was doing, specializing in dream therapy. And we interviewed. I got away from myself. If you want to know their mission statement, they have a website.
Have they asked for updates or anything since then, or?
Once a quarter, I send through a report with where the money's going. I don't give out patient details, but they get updates on any research I do.
They do have a website.
Okay. Well, I believe this foundation is also funding Madison Gardens.
And your point is, aren't you supposed to be like clever or something?
I don't know what the point is. But weird things are happening, and it's stemming from Madison Gardens, and I find it odd that you're funded by the same people.
Oh my god, look at the fucking website. Are you an idiot?
Ooh,
look at the
she's
website.
blunt.
What is your job anyway, Ryan? I've never asked you. What do you do?
I work for one of the senators.
You work for one of the senators. Are you good at your job? Because it doesn't sound like it. Go to the website. Open it up. God.
What does the website say?
Okay. You open the website. It's very bare bones, very corporate. The About Us section is like, only a couple of paragraphs. Oh, we advocate for mental health and supporting psychiatrists and psychologists for good patient outcomes. You do find a few in the About Us page. There's like a list of, I guess, important people in the business. There's a nice photo of Marcel Pauvert, who is the head of the foundation, and you've probably met this person. You probably had a couple of meetings with this guy when you went to get your loan for the clinic. And he's like a 50-year-old man, very wrinkly, white beard, he's got a very, very quite bald. It's got that side haircut. Back and sides only. Looks like my hair, really, but white. And there's a few other people on the list as well. You've got Brett Tavistock, Tracy Wong, Amanda Reynolds, and Jessica Cartley. Ryan, you as soon as you see Brett Tavistock, you instantly get deja vu, because Brett also works at your work.
What does he do? It's not in my backstory or anything.
He's your chief of staff.
Right.
So he's basically the conduit between you and the senator. You can give me a education roll.
So really, he's in charge then?
Yeah, he's head of staff basically.
Success.
Perfect. You also recognise Tracy Wong. Tracy is a junior staffer. You don't really notice her much. She's very quiet, but you see her photo and you immediately go, oh, I've seen her before. She works at my work too. You don't recognise Amanda Reynolds and Jessica Cartley, though. You got a regular success in your education role, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So that's You all you know is that Tracy works there. You don't really know anything else. There's no other information on Amanda and Jessica, but if you wanted to do a computer use roll or a library use roll to get more information on those two, I'm happy for you to do that.
Okay. Which one? Library?
Either computer use or library.
Well, computer use will make more sense.
Okay.
All right.
And anyone else is welcome to do this as well, by the way.
Normal success.
Perfect.
I cannot use the computer.
That's all right.
As I'm looking over your shoulder, I start, going on my phone because I rolled a 2. So I've got an extreme success.
That's awesome. Okay, so the regular success, you find that Amanda Reynolds was killed in a car accident about 6 years ago. And Jessica Cartley also disappeared 3 or 4 years ago. She was on a trip to Belize to do some charity work and just fell off the face of the earth, at least according to the press release. You also learn that the Foundation was in fact struck off the list of reputable organisations affiliated with the AMA, the Australian Medical Association, after it came to light that several high-risk children were neglected, some to the point of death, at one of their clinics out in Dubbo.
Was that before or after they got the big grants?
Before. Several years before. Yes. Right. There are no records of the children affected. You can't find anything there. But it was heavily implicated that Brett and Jessica were running the clinic. But no criminal charges were laid because it was a royal commission and they couldn't really find anything on them.
I was going to say, I'll speak up and say, Olivia, have you had any well, other than Amy, have you had many of your patients just disappear?
No, I mean, they finish their time with me, and I don't always, they don't always follow up, but I haven't noticed any of them disappear.
As in, they say thank you for blah blah blah. That's it, or you just don't hear from them again.
Yeah. I mean, some of them you don't hear from again, but that's normal. Sometimes you don't click with a person, and it's hard to end sessions sometimes. Sometimes people feel like they can't, but it's not like I've noticed anyone that I've been seeing regularly just sort of suddenly up and vanish.
Right. Brianna, your extreme success means that perhaps you did a bit of online sleuthing on Marcel Pauvert because he looks like a himbo.
That checks out. I would be like, oh, no, I'm looking up the hot French guy because, that's what I'm interested in.
He's very silver fox, I reckon. Very silver fox. But you find a newspaper article, a very old one, and it was probably in some small local paper, not in any of the big major papers, about a conviction in a local court for Marcel Pauvert for fraud and goods in custody. And that he had there was also a court case for consorting. So about 10 years ago, New South Wales had this weird consorting law. I don't know if it's still active now, but they introduced this weird consorting law. So criminals weren't allowed to consort with each other. And he got bungled up in that as well, along with another guy named Eric Weber, who is rumoured to be in charge of a group of smugglers operating out of Sydney.
Mm-hmm. Behind you, Brianna gasps. She's like, oh, no fucking way. That is foul.
Well, without knowing what Brianna's discovered, I'll be like, well, I don't even know it's that bad. So she'll probably think I'm being silly when I say this, but I'm like, all right, everyone, I think it's time for me to come clean. Olivia, this Naples Foundation, I think they're dangerous. So there was actually a big leak from my senator's office. You may not have seen in the news. Basically, a lot of taxpayer funds have gone to questionable places, and it was me that discovered that. Basically, for the past 5 years, over $1.25 million has gone to this Naples Foundation, even though they've been proven in the past to be dodgy as fuck, neglecting children. I don't know why you went to them for your loan, Olivia.
Yeah, did you see this article?
No.
I obviously I didn't say it. I wouldn't have. And she starts to sniffle again because she is just having a time. She is not okay.
Look, okay, so Brianna still hasn't said what she's found. So look, so they're funding your clinic, and a lot of your patients go missing. Maybe that can be explained, maybe not. They're funding this Madison Gardens where we, amongst ourselves, some of us experienced some moments, let's just say. Now there's this big soiree that we're all planning to go to, which my senator would love to attend. And I believe it's probably this Naples Foundation in control of everything. I don't know to what end. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what the purpose of this party or play is. But it's not good, whatever it is.
You are so slow. You are actually so slow, it's painful. I've been holding up this article in front of your face like a dolt, and you're still on this spy espionage mission and attacking Olivia. Calm down.
I'm not attacking Olivia, I'm just under...
No, you're basically interrogating her, asshole.
Well, you hadn't... I was saying all that... under the assumption that you hadn't shown me this article yet.
Yeah, because you, like, mansplained everything. Good lord. Here you go. Anyway, I passed my phone over to you. I'm like, okay, just, like, don't look at Silver Fox. Just don't look at his face and then read the article. Process information separate to appearance. Because he's a baddie.
Why would I be turned on by Silver Fox?
I don't know you. Plus, everybody's a little bit, you know. And she flicks her wrist.
Guilty!
Okay. Well, what do we all want to do as a group?
Well, it's getting late now. You've probably been doing a fair amount of researching now for quite a few hours. It's getting late. Receptionist is probably wondering when you're going to leave because she needs to close up. And she's, poor thing's been trying to, like, get some wood and board up the door that Brianna smashed earlier. While you've all been on your phones Googling for the last 3 hours. But that's okay. It's fine. Very important people. Yeah, so it's getting late. It's well and truly nighttime. What are you guys going to do?
Well, I think I have a place to be.
Yeah. Aria might excuse herself and head out. What are your other three doing?
I'll go home.
I'm following Aria because I'm bored and I don't want to be alone.
I've got a...
If you imagine like a very insecurely attached child that notices when anybody leaves and there's a different kind of presence in the room. So as soon as you're attempting to sneak away, Brianna's like, hey, where are you going tonight? Are you going out to a party? Are you seeing friends? What are you doing?
I have stuff on.
Can I join you for stuff? Look, I just don't really want to be alone, and I feel bad for Liv because, like, I've taken up a fair bit of her time, and I think she actually needs a bit of a break. She needs some alone time.
Maybe Ryan will hang out with you.
Oh, no, thank you.
Oh, yeah, after she's been a bitch to me all day. Yeah, go. No. Yeah, see you guys.
All right, Ryan heads off.
Bye, Felicia.
I mean, I kind of got a thing, like, I don't know if it's your type of thing. I gotta go to work.
Oh, it'll be my type of thing. I like all types of things. Plus, I'm great. I'm just good at so much stuff. Like, you know, fuck being humble. I am actually pretty decent at a lot of things. So, like, what's your thing?
You're not invited.
See, that's just not very optimistic, nor is it very friendly. So, I'm heading with you. I think you need to open up to people. Have a biscuit.
You know, this actually could work out well for the long run.
Alright. Yeah, okay.
See? There you go. There you go.
And looking for an out anyway.
Alright. So two of you heading out together, and Olivia, you're gonna stay at the clinic.
I'm gonna run out to a 24-hour shop and buy some Kingston biscuits for poor Justine, the receptionist.
Yeah, she deserves it. She absolutely deserves it. I'm going to ask for power rolls from Ryan and Olivia now. So can I get power rolls, please, from both of you?
Regular success. I think that's the first thing I've passed.
Hard success.
Beautiful. You're both going to have a pretty quiet night tonight. Thank goodness.
Good.
Aww.
Brianna and Aria, you head back to Aria's house. Aria, describe your house for us.
So it's kind of like she doesn't really have people over very often. So she's kind of living the whole like bachelor life. The fridge has mostly condiments and not so much food in it. There's, you know, kind of a few empty takeout boxes around the place. It's not like dirty, but it's a bit messy.
Not filthy, but untidy.
Yeah. A bit neglected.
Lived in.
Yep.
This is, great place you have. Yeah.
Yeah, just ignore, like, the dirty socks on the floor and everything.
Oh, babe, that's fine. That's fine. One time I went to an ex's old apartment and he had socks that had been there, I swear to God, for like 12 months. They reached a point where they'd like created a second sock. So it was like soft inner moldy sock and then outside,
Okay.
and she just keeps talking at you. Like it's not... She's heightened.
It just nods.
You're hanging out at Aria's house. It's 11:30. There's a knock at the door. Aria, you're expecting someone.
Yeah.
So you open the door, and it's this very large islander, about over 6 foot, built like a brick shit house. And he, what's his name, Aria?
Dave.
Dave, yeah. So Dave gives you a nod,
Of course it is.
and he says, "You good to go?"
Yeah, we'll have someone joining us tonight.
He looks at you and he says, "No, boss said no tourists for this one."
She's got some skills.
No.
Does she?
I bound up to the door and I'm like, "Hey, my name's Brianna. You must be Dave."
Did you?
And I go out to shake his hand.
Did you tell him about Dave?
I don't think so.
He says, did you tell her about me?
No, I just heard you say your fucking name at the door. And I just introduced myself.
He didn't say his name.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Then I don't know, obviously.
She's guessed really well.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'll just walk up and I'll be like,
Looks like a Dave, doesn't it?
Looks like a Dave.
He's still got a name badge on.
sorry. The blending of imagination and reality. I walk up, I go, "Hi, I'm Brianna. Who are you?"
He completely ignores you, and he says, "Aria, no tourists tonight. This is big."
How big?
Well, the boss is coming. That's how big it is.
Right.
See, I'm great with bosses. I know you're going to call me a tourist, but I think you'd be surprised about how helpful I could be. What are we doing?
He looks at you and he says, "You're going to stay the fuck home and wait for us to get back. Come on, Aria, let's go." And he starts walking back to the car. There's a black Land Rover.
Ooh. I kind of turn to Brianna like, "Sorry. There's coffee."
I'm like, no fucking way. No, I'm going with you.
I wouldn't push it with Dave. Dude's like made of muscle.
Can I roll for like... Can I roll for persuasion to Dave? And can I like... Sorry, what would you do? I don't have charm, what is it?
Well,
You might need an
explain
extreme success.
explain to me what you want to, how you're going to try and convince
Fast talk?
Dave to come with you. Like, yeah, just tell me how you want to convince Dave to come with you, and then I'll tell you what to roll.
Okay. I walk up and like fast because every step of Dave's is like 5 of mine. So I'm trying to keep up. I like tap him on the shoulder and I'm like, "Excuse me. Don't discount me just because you think that I might be a tourist. I'll have you know that I've worked in some pretty shady areas and done some pretty shady shit, and I can already tell that you and Aria are pretty damn shady, and I have been able to tell that for some time. So if I can tell that, any other idiot on the street can. Plus, who doesn't mind a small white brunette girl going around doing things? Nobody's going to question that, are they? Think about it. Stop, take your time, pause, enjoy, and then come back and realize that I'm actually an asset, not a tourist. And I want to be out there to help Aria."
How the fuck do you even know this bitch? He's talking to Aria. He's not even looking at you.
It's a weird story.
It's a weird story.
But
huh?
she does seem to have some kind of experience.
You vouch for her?
Yeah.
All right. Give me a persuade roll. I'm gonna need a hard success.
Mm-hmm. Oh, nice. Just a hard success.
Nice. He says, "Fucking, it's on you. If she snakes us, you're going down with her. Understood?"
Yeah.
All right, bitch, get in.
I skip to the car.
Right, and you get in this. You get in this black Land Rover.
We're doomed.
Nice car.
When you get inside, you meet. There's another big burly guy. He's probably more Middle Eastern, and he's smoking a cigarette in the back seat, and he's sort of sitting next to you, Brianna, while Aria and Dave are in the front seat. Again, Aria, you can name this guy if you want.
Hi, I'm Brianna.
And he's like, "Who the fuck are you?"
His name is Gary.
I'm Aria's friend. I'm going to be helping out tonight.
Boss said no tourists, Dave.
Damn.
And Dave says,
I know tourists.
apparently Aria vouches for him. fucking, let's just do it. We're late already. Let's go.
Damn, you're stacked. What gym do you go to? Fucking hell, you're like a meat train.
They're gonna be like this the whole drive.
They turn up the music. They're playing a lot of 1/4, a lot of drill rap as they head out to the boss's house. It's a fairly nice house out in Parramatta, and they park out the front, and you see Dave on his phone texting someone, and then a minute later, the boss comes out, and he's carrying something in the tray, he's carrying like a tray, kind of like a packing tray. It's made like the plastic ones that fold in, and it's full of glass bottles, and then there's some looks to be like some rags on the side, and the boss walks up to Dave. Give me a stealth roll, Brianna. Unless if you want to meet this guy, I don't know. It's up to you.
No, that's all right. I'll roll stealth.
All right, sure. Because they're both very nervous, these guys, because they don't want to know that they don't want the boss to know that they brought you. So they probably say the fuck down.
Yeah, so just duck down in the car.
I roll a regular success. So I read the room, and I just sit in the car and look at my nails that probably need painting soon.
Okay, yeah, so you sort of make a small profile.
I slink down. Yep.
Yeah. So this guy doesn't see you, and he says to both Aria and Gary, and he hands you these, and he goes, "All right, the address is in Concord. We've been looking at this place all day. The guy hasn't left yet. Make sure there's nothing left of that house.
Right.
This is big.
Yeah.
If this guy gets out, our whole operation's fucked." And he hands you the bottles, and he walks back inside. And Gary starts driving off towards Concord. It's about a 20-minute drive.
Do I know anything about this guy?
No, you know nothing, and it's designed that way. You've done these before. It's all about culpable liability, right? If you don't know, you just get told.
And I probably prefer not to.
Yeah, fair enough. So you drive out to Concord. It's a 20-minute drive, so you know what you're doing. You start putting the rags into these old bottles. They've already been pre-made. All you need to do is light them up, and you're good to go.
Yeah.
You drive out to the address. It's a pretty modest one-bedroom house in Concord. There's a light on in the bedroom, and Gary starts pulling out the he pulls the tray of bottles out, puts them on the roof of the car. He hands you a balaclava, Aria. He hands Hussein a balaclava. He puts on a balaclava, and he says, "Brianna, wait in the car."
Yep, no, that sounds like a great idea. You boys do what you gotta do.
And you start lighting up these bottles, and you start throwing them into this house.
I think at this point, Brianna was not expecting cold-blooded murder. I think Brianna was expecting her to be into maybe drugs or something like that, maybe just low-key crime. So she is sitting in the car, a little bit more terrified than she'd like to be.
The whole thing probably takes less than a minute. You guys are professionals, you've done this before. So you just throw them in, you quickly light them up. Probably Aria, you probably lighting 5 at a time, and you're just chucking them in. You probably hear a noise. Give me a listen roll, both of you, Olivia and Aria.
Cold-blooded killer you are.
I'm in danger.
Ooh, I failed.
Failed? Alright.
I also failed.
Alright, yeah, you don't hear anything. All you hear is the whoosh of flames licking the roof of this house as it starts to go up. Quick as you got there, you're back in the car and you're driving away. As in the rearview mirror, you can see the smoke starting to billow up in this house. Brianna, give me a sanity roll. Aria's fine. Aria's done this before. Brianna, I'm going to need a sanity roll from you.
That's fair. Again, I was thinking, like, selling something she shouldn't be selling. I fail.
You're not sure, but there is a good to fair chance you watched someone die tonight. You lose 1 sanity. As you slink in the car, realizing that you are way in over your head here. I think Aria, maybe you noticed this. I know the person, what's his name, Gary, he definitely notices this.
It's rare that Brianna would be quiet and introverted.
Yeah.
It is not a subtle change of behaviour.
No.
He looks at you and he says, "Give me your driver's license."
See, I would do that, but I don't have it on me.
Hey, Gary, how the fuck do we trust this bitch if we don't even know who she is or where she lives? She could be a fucking cop for all we know. And Gary's like, well, Aria vouches for her.
She's not a cop.
How do you know this? How did you meet her?
I don't know who you are or where you guys live.
I know who she is. She's like a wannabe actor.
Where did you meet her?
Like, just around.
I'm gonna need a fast talk roll or persuade roll here.
You are not helping me, friend.
You might need to roll up a new character soon, Brianna.
I pass fast talk. Success.
So she's an actor, right?
Yeah,
That's
she's
nice.
just like,
what's her name?
You know, she's
What's her name?
Brianna.
He starts looking you up on. Do you have a Facebook account, Instagram account?
Oh, I have everything. I have full TikToks that overshare my personal life in details. It would take one click to work out where I lived and all of my information. It wouldn't be hard.
She has that active profile thing.
Yeah. You see Gary just taking screenshot after screenshot of all your profiles, who you are, who your associates are. Perhaps you've got a photo of a family member on there, and he's getting all of it. He's getting all of it.
I make a note and I'm like, wow, my ex-boyfriends liked my stuff less.
He's not liking any of it. You note that much. He's not liking any of it. He doesn't want to leave a trail, but he's taking screenshot after screenshot after screenshot.
Can I, because I can see that, can I see his account?
He's making sure that you see this.
And your knowledge of social media might win the day.
You don't get the you don't get the name of the account, but you do get the profile picture. And it's a gold a gold Mustang with black racing stripes. It's like he's one of those people with a car profile pic.
Amazing. Can I roll the audacity to be like,
roll for audacity?
Roll for audacity.
You know how in The Mentalist, like, he's perceptive of people, and so he can like tell if I roll like an extreme success randomly somehow, will I be able to like glean information, like just really well educated guesses about his psychology, where he might live, etc., based off the fact that he has this stupid black and gold Mustang car, how he dresses, and his entire body language.
You can give me a psychology roll if you want. That's pretty much what you want. That's pretty much what you want.
That's what I meant. Yeah. I got a hard success, but I want to see how much luck I have to see if I can spin it into an extreme success.
You won't need an extreme success. It's fine. What do you want to know?
I want to like know stuff
You want to, like, mentalize
I want to, like,
him.
guess things about his child.
Sherlock Holmes
Yeah,
him.
alright. You can tell from his the lack of any rings on his finger he's single. He is definitely someone who goes to the gym a lot. You can see like his muscles, from what you can see, they're too defined to be real. So he probably has a very high opinion of his body, and he doesn't really care what goes into it. He likes cars. He really likes cars. And the fact that it's the only photo he has on his Facebook means he's probably a very private person.
I was hoping for a little more, but that's okay.
Unfortunately, that's all you're going to get. Even with an extreme, that's all I could give you.
So with that information, as he's like going through and scrolling my phone, I'm like, geez, Gary, this kind of feels like the behavior of somebody who's got like a sad Tinder account where he uses roids on the weekend just casually to feel good about himself. And I could probably hunt down, based off of your profile picture with your stupid ass car, your Tinder profile, and your... She's like starting to like grab for things, and she's like, and probably who the dealer is who gives you your roids based off of the gym, based off of your approximate location. So like, how about you just let this go? Let this one go. If you had played this differently, maybe I would have gone on a date with you, but not now.
Huh.
Just gonna get my dice out. What's your dexterity, Brianna?
Ooh.
I don't like where this is going. Okay. My dexterity... Yeah, sorry, like, regular 40?
40? Okay. He hears you talking short to him. And he has a very short temper. And he's going to punch you in the face. You see it happening. You have the chance to fight back. You have the chance to duck out of the way. That said, you are currently sitting in a car, strapped into a seatbelt, so any roll is going to have a penalty die on it. But would you like to dodge, or would you like to fight back?
I already have a broken nose, I'm still sure, from like a previous encounter, so I love this for me.
I'm not sure you're ever going to get to wear this frog outfit.
I know, I'm going to have some serious makeup. I think that I would not have much dodge, so like it's gonna happen. So like, if I can see him tensing about to do that, I'll try and like put my hands up to defend as best I can.
You can do that, yeah.
And then after the fact, be like, and then like even through pain, be like, did that make you feel better?
Yeah. Give me a fighting brawl.
That is an 18.
Oh, good.
So that's a regular success. Okay, cool. Describe to me how you deflect this punch.
Kind of more instinctively, but my elbow comes up rather than my hand, so he punches my arm rather than my face. So it's almost kind of deflected by me raising my elbow, just like, Jesus Christ, like, wow, okay. Alright, Gary. Maybe go to the gym some more.
And he's quite shocked. To be honest, he's quite shocked that you were able to block that so effectively. And Gary is Gary, what's his Dave's watching from the driver's seat. He sort of sees this, and he's a little bit impressed, and he maybe looks at Aria and he okay.
Told you she had skills. But Gary, leave her alone. Like, she's right, you know. No need to be a sensitive little baby about it.
Dave, do you want to control your dog in the back?
You're some fucking shit.
He seems to be getting a little testy.
Fucking assholes. Alright, this bitch can't come with us, alright? Fuck.
Ooh, go cry.
Fuck. What will I tell the fucking boss about this? Dave's like, you're not going to fucking tell the boss anything.
You tell the boss, you get into as much trouble as we all do.
Fine. He doesn't even acknowledge you anymore. And Dave says, but seriously, Brianna, if you tell anyone, you're fucked.
Dude, I'm an actress. People don't even believe half the shit I say. You'll be fine. And I promise, I'm honestly, like, as much as I was like, no, I'm not a tourist, I'm actually a little terrified of all of you, so I will leave this experience and never tell anyone ever again.
All right.
In fact, probably don't make eye contact with me for the remainder of the drive. I might wet myself.
Yeah, all right. So they drop you, Aria and Brianna, back at Aria's place. And it's late now. It's probably like 1 a.m. Aria, what are you doing?
So kind of as, we get out of the car and they drive away, I'm going to say to Brianna, in my defense, I did warn you not to come.
I mean, look, I thought it would just be like a little cheeky weed or something like that. But you, my friend, are a full-scale criminal, and I think I have just witnessed a murder, so you better explain to me that this gets you more money than this apartment can afford, because otherwise that's just sad. And then second of all, I need to know and understand why you would do that. What did that guy do to you? Or other people?
It's kind of a long story.
Well, I ain't going to sleep tonight because I'm terrified out of my wits, so I'm going to make some hot chocolate and come back, and you're going to explain. Or, yeah, I don't even know. I can't look at you.
While we're here, before we get too stuck into the roleplay, both of you give me your power rolls.
I think that's a hard success.
Nice.
I fail.
So,
You have a dream about being caught in a house fire.
No!
Brianna, you see Aria walk out of the room to go make a hot chocolate. And I'm assuming you're sitting on the couch, probably just waiting, mindlessly waiting, probably a lot of thoughts going through your head. Did I see someone die? I don't know. That's fucked. Should I tell anyone? Should I keep it to myself? Oh my god, what if they find me? And then you hear a voice on the couch next to you. And it's a voice that you recognize from a long, long time ago. Oh, I wouldn't worry about that, darling. This is the least of your concerns. And then you look to your right, and you see Anthony Carmichael sitting on the couch next to you. And he's smoking a cigarette.
I get up slowly from the couch and just start looking around her apartment because I'm going to wait for my induced hallucination to fade.
Big night, huh? Yeah. It's I mean, Romeo and Juliet doesn't always pan out the way you want it to, no? I swear to God, if we have to deal with that fucking actor, what's his name? Brent? Oh, God. He's the worst Mercurio I've ever seen. Really is. You okay? I mean, I know I fluffed my lines a little bit out there, but I'm sure it wasn't that bad.
I continue to listen and be a bit worried, but I'm still certain he's a figment of my imagination. And, like, it's not unheard of for me to have, separations from, like, reality and dreaming. And at this point, I'm just like, I just don't want a bar of it, because every time I've interacted before, it hasn't gone well. So, and he seems reasonably harmless, so I'm just walking around listening to him.
Okay. So there is a rule in Call of Cthulhu. Whenever you think that you're having a delusion or you're having a bout of madness or like any sort of delusion, I guess, some sort of hallucination even, you can ask for a reality roll. It's essentially a sanity roll. And if you pass your sanity roll, then I immediately have to stop the hallucination. If you fail, then it gets a whole lot worse, and you probably lose more sanity than you normally would in this situation. You don't have to, but I'm just giving you the option.
Okay. I think she probably won't like, check reality yet because she's not in danger, as in she'll just let the delusion pass. And it was a strategy that worked for her in the past, where, you know, if she was experiencing more severe extreme voices, it was breathe in, breathe out, wait for the moment to pass.
He sees you breathing, taking your deep breaths, and he gets up. And he says, "What's the matter, darling? We look a little tense. Perhaps I can give you a massage." And he starts walking over behind you. And you feel someone giving you a massage on your shoulders.
Or I skitter away. You know when you feel uncomfortable by touch, and so you're like almost bodily twisting out of the way and like trying to walk to another space, but like a hurried walk, like ick.
Yeah, he sighs and he says, "You know, Natalie is a lot more of a team player than you are. Perhaps I should have her play your role instead for the next few nights. You don't seem well."
Who do you think I am?
I think you are a young, up-and-coming actress with the world at her oyster, and all she needs to do is just to relax a little. And good friend Anthony will take care of all of it. But if I'm not one to force myself on anyone. I'm not a brute.
What's my name?
He's another drag. Brianna, of course. What's wrong with you? Is it the drugs? Not enough drugs? Too many drugs?
Brianna laughs and continues strolling around the room, again going back to her breathing exercises.
Will you at least talk to me, woman? What's going on here? Surely there's nothing that a little cuddle can't fix, darling. There's another drag.
Breathe in, breathe out, it'll all go away. Breathe in.
Well, you're boring.
Breathe out. It'll all
Natalie,
go away.
Natalie, get in here. I'm horny, and I'm not getting it from her. You notice? Have you got your eyes open this whole time, or have you been closing your eyes?
Not closing my eyes, but just kind of, he's in my peripheral vision.
Yeah. Okay, so you're always looking at it. All right. Yeah, so you see a figure walking through the door, through like the Aria's front door. And he says, darling, come here. Anthony wants a cuddle. And you see this woman walking up to Anthony, and you just see the back of her head. And you see her like sort of sit on Anthony's lap, but like front on, so they're looking directly into each other. And Anthony says, you're as beautiful as the day I saw you. Wouldn't you agree, Brianna? Wouldn't you agree?
I'm starting to question whether this is a hallucination. And so I Aria, are you there? Have you finished the hot chocolates?
Do I hear her?
Aria, you are making hot chocolates. You walk back and you just see Brianna standing in the middle of the room, like mouth wide open. Her expression is blank, and she is just sort of wobbling to and fro. She's not saying anything.
Brianna, are you okay?
Can I see her?
There's no response. You don't see Aria, no.
I'm gonna put the hot chocolates down and go over and kind of like gently kind of grab her shoulders, like.
All right. Brianna, you see Natalie get up from Anthony, and she turns to face you, and for the first time you're actually seeing her face, or lack of a face, as it's just a crimson mask with bone sticking out. Blood is pouring down her front as she puts her hands on your shoulders, and she starts whispering into your ear.
close your wings. Along the shore of the Railway's bank, the twin suns sink behind the lake. The shadows lengthening come closer.
Aria, what are you doing? She's not responding.
I kind of try and like shake her like gently, but a bit like, Brianna, are you okay? What's happening?
So this girl just starts shaking you like violently, just shaking your shoulders, and she starts not, it's not a whisper anymore, it's now, she's just talking into your ear.
Strange is the night where black stars rise, and strange moons circle through the skies.
Brianna, what is your response to this?
Now I'm closing my eyes and I'm going, it's not real, it's not real, it's not real. I'm jumping into the fetal position and I'm making that roll.
Give me that reality check.
Make it worse. Make it worse. Make it worse.
I pass.
Yay!
You pass. You shut your eyes as hard as you can, and you're saying, it's not real, it's not real, it's not real, it's not real. And then you open your eyes and you just hear Aria. Aria, what are you saying?
Brianna, can you hear me? Are you alright?
I pull you into a hug because I recognize you, and finally, whatever that was has ended, and I burst into tears.
You're hugging a murderer.
It's better than the king and the crimson lady. Fight me.
Not a confirmed murderer.
It's been a night. It's been a night for poor Brianna, hasn't it?
Alleged murderer.
Give me a sanity roll. I will ask for a sanity roll still.
Yep, that's fair. Seen some shit. Poor Brianna. Oh, that's a fail.
Alright. You lose 4 sanity.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Alright. So, the rest of the night goes fairly uneventful. Next morning, it's a Friday morning.
What a good snooze.
Ryan, you have 2 missed calls. One is from Kane.
Yeah.
And one is from Brett, head of staff at your work.
They must have called me while I was in the shower. I'm just having my brekkie now. Got the news on, something about an arson attack in Concord. Not sure what that's about. It's awful business.
Yeah.
Oh shit, missed calls. Who are they? Brett and
Kane. Kane.
Oh, I'd probably call Kane back first.
There's no answer.
Would Brett be someone I would normally talk to?
Well, I mean, you haven't been at work for 3 days, so you're probably expecting this.
Yeah, but before that, is he someone I work closely with?
Not super closely. Probably like a manager above your manager, I guess.
But this is the guy that works for Napoleon.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
This is the guy that is in charge.
Works for Napolis. Yeah. He also does some stuff for Napolis.
Probably in charge. All right. Well, I think this guy's actually the guy controlling the center, so I'm going to listen to his voice message, but be careful.
Yep. Ryan, where the fuck have you been? It's been 3 days. If you're not coming into work, mate, we're going to have words. I'm going to have to call HR. Have you not seen the news? There's been a leak. We need to figure out who's responsible for the leak, and we need you in here to help us find it. Please call me back. You listen to Kane's voicemail. Fuck. My house!
Oh, shit.
They burnt down my house! Fuck. I'm going offline. If anyone says anything, you don't know me. But I gotta get out. I need to look after my cat. Fuck. And then hang up.
And, my heart sinks, and I immediately turn the volume off on the TV.
You have been listening to the Fumbled Anthology. New episodes are released every Sunday, and for more information about the podcast, go to fumbledanthology.com. Thank you for listening. See you next week.
For the listeners, Kelly has got her head in her hands.
Turn the volume up because I want to know if someone's died.
On the plus side, I'm pretty sure no one died.
Yeah, but you don't know that. Yeah,